Hi, Stitchers. Welcome to Tatreez Talk, where we share conversations about Palestinian embroidery. I'm Lina here with my co-host Amanne, chatting with talented embroiderers and artists, sharing their stories, inspirations, and the cultural significance behind their work.
And today, the talented Palestinian embroiderers and artists that we're going to be talking to is each other.
Yes, yes.
So we are working on next season, but obviously, we are now in 2026, new year, same me. But we wanted to take a little time to reflect on our Tatreez lives in 2025, and then maybe talk about what's going to happen this year for us. So,
Yes.
Lina, how's it going? What's exciting from 2025? What are your 2025 highlights and reflections?
2025 highlights and reflections. Well, for me, actually, I'm glad because you and I both did a post on social, which is really
Oh my
helpful.
God, we should use that for reference.
Yes.
Don't tell the
We'll
listeners.
we'll put it in the show notes. I mean, it's
Okay,
fine. It's all
boom,
good.
done.
But like we did it, so it's like it's fresh and top of mind. Yeah, I mean, 2025 actually like we did a lot. We
Yeah,
did a lot. We
yeah.
had two seasons. We did a Till Please Talk live event in the summer.
That was so fun.
And actually funny. So when I was doing actually I don't know if I was doing the social media post for this, but I was on my Google Photos.
Mm.
And Google Photos, it does like, like it did a 2025 highlights
Oh,
thing.
cute. Okay, I should
Okay.
look.
And you don't know what I'm about to say.
No.
'Cause I
Oh
already
wait,
told
now I
you.
remember. Now I remember. Okay. Oh
So,
my gosh.
anyways, I was whatever. I was doing it. I was looking through it and it's showing me like all my highlights from 2025, whatever. And it does this thing where it like count like here's the person that it shows up most in your photos. And my first number one was my husband. But number two was
Was your
you.
wife.
Was my wife. I just think it's hilarious because you and I do not live in the same place
That's
at all.
so
So
funny.
I
That's so
don't
funny.
that must tell us something.
Yes. So I was one of your highlights of 2025.
Indeed. Indeed. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Because we took a lot of photos together. We had our photo shoot in the summer. We saw each other in Morocco.
We did, we did.
Um, and was that it? Did I not see you?
No,
Oh,
I
I saw
came
you
to New
somewhere.
York multiple,
Yeah,
like I just came to New York in November. So
that's
I came to New
right.
York like two or three times in 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, you spoiled me. You came and
I
saw me.
did. I did.
Gave me
And
your...
you have not come to visit me in California.
I know. I
So
know.
rude.
I
So
know.
rude.
2026. That's what's up.
Inshallah.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, so that was my 2026 in photos. Recap.
2025.
2025. 2025 in photos. But no, really, like I feel like 2025 for me was the year of relationship building. That was the big thing that I gathered from like looking back at the year and
Mm.
seeing what I was up to. I felt like I got to know so many different people in the Tatriz world, and not just like superficially, but got to know them a little bit more deeply. And it's gotten me thinking a lot about what I want to do in 2026. But before we get there, um, you also tell me what pops up for you for 2025.
So 2025 was the first full year that I did not have a corporate full-time job. It is
Yes,
the
that's
first year of me be
true.
doing consulting, which has been good. Like doing consulting and contracting work because we need to pay bills, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Um, but it has allowed me to focus a lot more on Tatreez. So I've been able to do a lot more classes. I've been able to teach a lot more classes, I should say. I've been able to travel to teach classes. I'm going to Michigan on Monday to teach a class at the University of Michigan.
Yes.
I went to Mexico City to teach a class at the
Yes.
Palestinian embassy there. So that's been really, really cool. And I love that. And I am hoping that I can maintain that in 2026. So lots of new experiences, meeting new people, and my little San Francisco Bay Area Tatreez community keeps growing, which I love. So that makes me happy. Like there's just more and more people in my local community that are joining us and showing interest, even if they're not stitching themselves, like showing interest in Tatreez as a whole. So it's just really nice to see. And I think I got to see it so much and in such a focused way last year because I was pretty much doing Tatreez full time,
Yeah.
or trying to.
Yeah.
So that has been really, really cool, I think. And definitely our live event in New York was a highlight. It was really fun. Oh my God, okay. I think we said this when we talked about it on the season opener, but we were kind of like, ooh, if like, I literally said to Lina, I was like, Lina, if 15 people show up, that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Hmm. Yep.
And 50 of you, like more than 50 of you, because we had 50 seats out and there was people standing. So more than 50 of you came, which was like amazing. And then like, I don't know, it was nice to hear from people that like this podcast and the conversations that we're able to share with people are actually like meaningful. Because we always joke around, and well, I joke around about like, oh, we're just like two nerds talking about Tatreez with like another nerd. But like to know or hear people say like, oh, it's meaningful to me, or like it really moves me, or I'm really glad to like find a community through this. That's kind of amazing. So I think I think that was really, really cool to experience and see. And then I also, sorry, I'm talking too much, but I always do that.
No, please do it.
I taught a class at Pixar for the second year in a row, and I actually am going to be teaching another class this year with them. But I think I talked about this too, and after it happened, but I loved like I teach a lot of different classes and do corporate classes, but like Pixar, like everyone who works there is a creative in some capacity. Like even if you're like, let's be honest, like even if you're on the accounting team, like you still like there's creativity all around you. So everyone got so into it. They started a Tatreez club, a Tatreez stitching club,
Yes.
and
Love to see that.
I was emailing with my contact there because we're gonna be talking soon, and I was like, "Oh, I hope you guys are still stitching." And they were like, "Yes, we actually are." So that's also another highlight.
Yes, yes, yes. I love that. You're reminding me, I did this workshop in February, and I
Mm.
remember everyone was so excited. And the best part about it was that the location was in Philly, and you
Hmm.
had some of your kits
Oh
available.
yeah.
And I remember like just watching all of them, like the new Tatreezers grabbing Minimani's kits, and it's so
Hey.
exciting to see like people, get into it and feel the things that we feel. Because sometimes it's really hard and like you really have to spend that time to
Yeah.
get started. And I think I don't know, I forget a lot what it's like to be new
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah, totally, totally.
until I have to do something that's new, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man, this there's a
Like, oh,
learning
this
curve.
sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my thoughties because
Yeah, exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
this is my comfort zone.
Yeah, but it's so lovely to see that, there's a growing global community, growing local community in San Francisco. That's awesome. Like to hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, see, you gotta come out here. You know what? I mean, we were and we have to talk about the retreat. But okay, so
Yeah,
we were in Morocco when this happened, but every year there's Palestine Day here in the Bay Area. And like this year there was like 20,000 or 30,000
that's
people, I think.
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people come like, even people from like Sacramento, like people from Northern California, Central Valley, they come. And it's like really fun and you got to come out and
Yeah, because you missed it this year.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Next year, inshallah.
Inshallah. But okay, something else that we did in 2025
Yes, I
is
know.
the Tatreez Retreat.
Yes.
And we took it international. We went to Marrakech, we went to Morocco, and it was amazing.
It was so good. It was so
Like
good.
bonkers.
We exceeded our own expectations.
Like, no, seriously. I'm in the midst of planning my birthday right now, and I keep comparing everything I see to the Morocco villa and the Morocco experience, and I'm like,
It
should
just
we, should I
doesn't
just go back to
compare.
Morocco? Like, Also, shout out to all the Moroccans we met.
Yes.
They, when we said that we were Palestinian, the way they showed us love was so insane. Like, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, no, it was such a beautiful experience. I feel like the because what we've done in the past, like the obviously the previous two retreats were also beautiful in their own way, but I feel like this one, because we had done it a couple times, we knew what we want, what we knew what we were looking for. And
Hmm.
one of the big things I think that we haven't been able to really find in the past was like lodging that offered so much space for Tatreez, not just for like
Hmm.
three people or four people at a
Yeah.
time, but for the entire group.
Yeah.
And that was the best part. I mean, we spent hours, 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 and we had a pretty good, like, full like we had days where
Yeah.
we were busy, but the days that we had some free time, all we wanted to do was stitch. And I
Hmm.
love that we could do it together. We could see each other. Everyone's like lounging and like they're even like if they're still in their pajamas or they're in swimsuits or whatever, like it's super private and chill, and it's just about being in community together um and
I
just like
took so many stupid TikToks that I made Lina record.
also true. Also true. And I think the other thing that we did really well this year was the Moroccan embroidery class. Like that was,
Oh my
you know, we
God. Wait, can we
we've
talk about
always
that?
yeah, we've always had it in the top like in like top priority for all three retreats. But this was the first time we
Hmm.
actually were successful.
Yes.
The first
Yeah.
year, I think we just couldn't identify, like we couldn't find
Yeah.
someone available. The second year was a hot mess.
We'll
Do you
not
want to
talk
talk
about
about
that
it?
one. No, because it
Oh,
pisses me
well,
off.
it was just not accurately represented. Let's
Boom.
just say that. And then this year was perfect. We literally were, I was actually one of the attendees who gave us the link, and it was this
Shout out to Eman.
yeah, shout out to you, man. It was a beautiful, beautiful space. And it's just where like it's a co-op where these women who have disabilities in Morocco are able to be like come and do their embroidery work, and then their work is sold, and just like the whole story behind
Wait,
the
and can
co-op.
we like also like not only it's like, oh, this is a place for them to employ these women with different disabilities and stuff and health issues. They literally pick them up because if you've
Yeah.
ever been, oh God, Lena, remember when we were in Jordan and I was in a wheelchair? Oh my God, Jordan is so not okay. Anyways,
It's not
so
accessible.
yeah,
Yeah.
Morocco, beautiful, stunning, obsessed, not accessible. So
Hmm.
they pick these women up, and it's called El Nour. We gotta put like
The
the
link in the show notes.
but it's called Al Noor, and they pick these women up from home. They bring them to work. They bring their kids to work. They have a daycare there for their kids.
Hmm.
They provide 2 meals a day for the women and their children, and then they take them home. So they eliminate so many obstacles that these women face on a day-to-day basis, so that
Yeah.
they have their independence. And it's just done with so much dignity. I was obsessed. I'm still obsessed.
Even the space, even like the physical
Oh, beautiful.
space. Like I think she talked about it. Like the architect, they had found an architect who they had very specific things in mind. It was beautiful. Like these so much like space for like sun to come through and like open air and like it's just absolutely I would work there all day every day.
Hmm.
It was absolutely beautiful. Like it's done with so much care, like you said.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely put them in the show notes. If you're ever in Morocco and Marrakech specifically, please go check them out. Their work also is beautiful. Moroccan embroidery
Hmm.
is hard.
Yeah.
It is worth every single cent because the amount of brain power. All of us had massive migraines
Like
after that
it
class.
was a struggle. And like we all like there are people who have stitched multiple thobes that were with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. It's just the technique is so
It's a
brain
little different, but it was
intensive.
beautiful and it was so
Mhm.
fun. And, I know we didn't learn as much about Amazigh culture as we wanted to,
Yeah.
but it was really cool to experience what we did experience and like see, see the Amazigh villages and kind of see some of the pottery work, the weaving work, that's just like so ingrained in the culture, which I love. Oh my God, wait,
Yeah.
when we met those, okay, so obviously, if you've ever been to Morocco or if you know anything about Morocco, then you know not everyone speaks Arabic, and the people who do speak Arabic speak a different dialect. But obviously, people, Amazigh people speak their own language, and some of them only speak that language. And so we had a tour guide who was Amazigh, but he spoke English and Arabic, and multiple languages actually. And so he was our translator. But at one point, we were at I guess was it a co-op? It was like a little co-op with
Mhm.
these Amazigh women who were weaving stunning rugs, basket weaving, doing like all this type of embroidery. And so obviously we're like nerding out, and I'm like nerding out with this one woman. We cannot communicate, but we're communicating.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm showing her pictures of my Tatreez, and she's like pointing at the picture and me. And I said, yeah, that's me. Um, I was like,
She
that's all of
knows.
us.
She
I said, that's
knows.
all of
Yeah.
us. We do all of this.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was like it was so cute to have that little moment. It was really cute. And we did not understand anything we were saying to each other, but
No, I mean, even, yeah, like you said, even the people who know Arabi, like they have a hard time even, they don't even, like they can speak Fusha, but even that is painful for them. It's painful for, I don't know, it's
yeah,
painful for
yeah.
me, but it's
Yeah,
painful
yeah,
for them.
yeah.
So they would rather not, and
Yeah.
they would rather speak French.
Yeah.
And so if you know French, you'll be golden, but if you don't know French and you don't know like the Moroccan dialect, it might be a little bit tricky. But like I want to say we had one of our members, one of our retreat attendees came in so clutch. Shireen, shout out to Shireen because she was the only person who knew French and she
Yeah.
was so needed
I was
the
like, I don't
whole
speak
time. I
French.
know, I know, not even a little bit, you
Not
know.
even a lick.
Mm-mm.
But I will say to bless all the Moroccans that we met who tried
Yes,
to entertain our Arabic.
I know.
You guys are amazing, even though you never listen to this. Um, they try. God bless. God bless.
Oh man, oh man. It's
It
on
was
us
fun.
too. We should be speaking, obviously, but introducing the drop that nobody asked for, Resolute RGL, the sneaker that takes centuries of Palestinian resistance and sells it back to you in leather. Co-founder Yossi Levin calls it empowerment. We call it exploitation. Same guy who once erased Palestinians from his projects in Haifa, now stitching Tatreez into a shoe to build his quote-unquote multi-million-dollar brand. They say it's bridging local and global. Translation: Palestinian women stitch, Europe profits, Israel wins. Limited edition, unlimited hypocrisy. Don't buy the hype, boycott Resolute RGL. This anti-ad was produced by Tatreez Talk. We stitch, we talk, we boycott.
Girl, I struggle with English. So let's
One language at a time.
one language at a time, one language at a time.
Well, also back to, I'm gonna segue us back to like
mm,
what you're talking about, how beautiful Morocco is and like just the visual
mm.
experience of being there. I do want to shout out one of the things that's a big like moment for me in 2025 was hiring my video editor.
Oh, yes.
Love her to bits. Her name is Nour. I found her through Apricot. Highly, highly recommend Apricot for hiring Palestinians in Gaza and Cairo in the West Bank, across the Middle East. They're fantastic. They're phenomenal. And she's just been she's elevated this whole YouTube idea to a level I didn't even know was possible. And so I bring her up because she did edit one video about the retreat, and she's going to be working on a few more. So if you do want to have a little bit more visual experience of what we went through in Morocco, check out those videos on my YouTube channel. And obviously, if you want to be on the retreat, you need to join our listserv because we are working on next year's, and they sell out. So you're going to want to be on that email list if you want to be the first to know so you have a chance to come with us in 2026. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight Noor because I think she's been so phenomenal for me. Ugh, it's just there's like no words to express like the relationship that she and I have. But I just God bless the people of Gaza. May this end soon, and may Palestine be liberated because they are just the most wonderful humans that I've encountered. And not that you have to even be wonderful to be liberated, but I'll just say I love her. So I'm going to pause there before I continue. I could
No.
probably talk for hours about it.
No, I love it. Lena was like going around and making us film everything. I was like, Lena, what is this? Like, leave me
Because Noor
alone.
was like up my butt. She's like, Lina, you need to film everything so I can make you videos. I'm like, okay, Haber.
I know. I need someone to do that for me.
Well, we need
Um,
someone to do the
I
videoing,
know. I know. I'm
filming.
so bad at that stuff.
It's a lot of
Oh,
work.
in 2025, I started doing stupid TikToks, which are really fun for me to make and like four people watch them, but I don't care.
More than four people watch them. Come on.
Girl, my TikTok is dry.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so 2025, amazing, loved it, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Not perfect, but alhamdulillah. Um, 2026, what
Mm,
is going? Lena, what's
yeah.
next on your Tatreez journey for 2026?
What is next on my Tatreez journey? Um, well, I've been working on this wardrobe capsule of mine. So I've been trying to add Tatreez to my clothing because
Mhm.
I want to have more wearable. I have a bunch of thobe now, and I feel like I want to be wearing this stuff every single day. So I've been tackling those pieces one at a time. I just finished my jeans. I'm working on a t-shirt next. I have a white button down kind of slated for right after that.
Mhm.
But I think personal Tatreez projects, I think it's time for the next thobe.
Oh,
Yeah,
number three.
I think so. Like some of my students are like in the rhythm now, in the flow
Mm.
of stitching, and I have so much FOMO. That's like the best part ever. Um, so I think it's time. And
Mm.
When we were in Morocco, a bunch of us bought fabric, myself
Mm-hmm.
included, which I'm usually like I try to be careful with how much I buy because we have limited space over here in Brooklyn. So not much storage
I
space.
just love buying things.
It's hard. It's hard not to when it comes to this kind of stuff. But
Capitalism's dream.
man.
Okay, let's not talk about that. Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
Yes.
So I did find some really beautiful blue fabric, and I really want to make a thobe out of it. You've given me some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I need to actually sit down and like think about the story I want to tell, the designs.
Yeah.
So I think that's on my mind. We'll see if I
Mm-hmm.
get to it, but that's on my mind for 2026. Yeah. What about you? What are you working on?
So many things.
Yeah.
I a big project that's taking up a lot of my time. I can't talk about yet. But I'm really excited to share when I can. Um,
Wow, what a tease.
I know, I'm like, I don't know, like, because I don't want like
I know,
no
I know.
and you know what I
I
mean?
feel you, girl. No,
The
Ain is here.
pressure,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah, yes. That stuff is real.
So yeah. I definitely want us to do another live Tatreez Talk event in the Bay. So that is definitely, I think, a a big thing, a big project I want us to do this year. And I have a lot of travel like already coming up in the beginning of the year. I'm going to University of Michigan next week. The first week of Ramadan. Oh wait, I actually need to talk about this. Oh my God.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so the first week of Ramadan, inshallah, I'm gonna be going to Lebanon with Saddam Charity. And I'm gonna be working with Palestinian and Syrian refugees. And as a part of going there, each person who goes on this trip is needs to raise $6,500. And the way you guys came out and supported me and donated. Like, thank you guys so much. Oh, the feels. But it was really, really beautiful and special to me and very humbling that so many people were willing to contribute. And so I'm going to be going to Lebanon the first week of Ramadan. And then I'm hoping to be able to stay at least one more week after to like hang and visit people. There are some Tatreezers
Yes.
that I have met in Lebanon through through Instagram. And you know, we gotta meet IRL. Maybe we gotta do a little Ramadan suhoor Tatreez circle.
Yes.
So
Oh
we'll
my
see.
goodness.
I've never been to Lebanon, so I'm really excited. If you guys are, well, yeah, because we're gonna drop this
Yeah.
before. Give me your recommendations, like tell me everything. I'm so excited. But yeah, so that's like a big one. And then what else is going? My birthday.
Oh, I was like, where else are you going?
My birthday. I'm
That's
planning a
not till
very,
May. It's not
I
till
know, but that's like it's around the
it's
corner.
okay.
I'm
We
like
must
booking
plan.
like my villa this weekend, inshallah.
Inshallah,
But yeah,
inshallah.
I'm gonna do something big for my birthday. So that's exciting. And hopefully I will have something like really, yeah, I'm hoping to have some fun stuff to share for my birthday with everyone. That's what I'll say.
So many question marks. You're doing that thing that I absolutely despise when someone's like, I have something that I want to tell you, but I can't tell you. And you're
I
just like,
love it.
oh, it drives me nuts. But I know, so it's fine. That's like,
I love being annoying.
I'm sorry to our listeners. You will find out soon. It'll come soon for sure. I love it.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
so
No, I'm
good.
just being ridiculous and silly. Uh, oh, I also, okay, so 2026, I do need to do more stitching
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I feel like when you start you know, teaching Tatreez, designing Tatreez related stuff, doing all these
The
Tatreez product,
podcast.
yeah, like
Yeah.
all these Tatreez related projects that aren't actual Tatreez. Like it just
Hmm.
you have less time to do it.
Yeah.
It's like less of a focus because everything that else that you're doing is related to Tatreez. But then you're like, wait, I actually haven't stitched in a minute. And
Hmm.
I use this app called Markup RXP, I think, that you can upload your digital patterns and then just track them as you stitch. It tracks your time, your hours, but like I don't track it accurately in the sense of like every stitch I mark it off. Like I do like a clump at a time, but I like seeing the stats, different stats. And one of the stats I like to see is active stitching days. And I
Mm.
realized I started this project in May 2025 and I only did like 64 stitching days at that point, and it's January 2026. So
Yeah.
I need to do a
Hmm.
lot more stitching in 2026. That's a big thing for me.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. 100%. That's unacceptable, Amanne. You
I
cannot be the
know.
host of Tatreez Talk and
Wow.
only have put in 60 days.
No, no, I was only on that project because
Mm.
I've worked on but like I've worked on because I've been doing a lot of photo stuff.
Yeah, but you usually do one project at a time.
Not when I'm doing photo stuff though. Like
Mm.
one big project, but the photo stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
that
But
usually
you
is like
have been doing a lot of photos. That's
yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
that usually takes just like a couple weeks, but like so I've been stitching a lot, but not for myself.
Yes.
Like a lot of those projects I like, will donate and all that stuff. And I do have I'm actually working on I haven't started yet. Okay, this is something I can share.
Okay.
I am I have two photos that I'm working on right now, two Tatreez or photo Tatreez projects that I'm gonna start working on soon. And they are photos from Bilal Khalid, who gave me permission to use these photos. One is from Gaza, one is a photo he took when he was in Sudan a few years ago. So I'm hoping to create like little stitching projects with those and auction them each off to raise funds. Obviously, the one from Gaza to raise funds for Gaza, and then the one for from Sudan to raise funds for Sudan. So that's one that I'm really excited about. Yeah, so hold me accountable to that one, guys.
Yes.
Keep
Oh, we can't
bugging
wait to
me
see
about
it.
where those projects are.
Yeah, you need to post about them.
I know.
We
Well,
were
I haven't
just
started them yet.
mm,
I'm finishing. I have the project I started in May. I'm close to being done with it. Like I feel like if I just stay steady, I'll be done with it by the end of January. So I'm just like focusing on that one right now, and I'm not doing any other projects until I finish that one. So
شطورة
yeah,
شطورة.
she's trying. She's trying.
This season's hottest look, genocide. From the brand that brought you fast fashion comes fast track complicity. Zara just opened its largest ever store in Israel, 45 square meters of settler chic, while Gaza buries its dead. Their Israeli franchisee hosted far right minister Itamar Ben Gvir, who calls for shooting civilians and expelling Palestinians. His review: beautiful clothes, beautiful Israelis. Our review: ugly politics. And yes, the jacket ad, mannequins shrouded like Palestinian bodies next to rubble, Zara called it a, quote, misunderstanding and kept cashing apartheid checks. Boycott Zara and all Indedex brands, Bershka, Massimo Dutti, Pull&Bear, Stradivarius, Oysho, Zara Home, because genocide is never in season. This anti-ad was produced by Tatreez Talk. We stitch, we talk, we boycott. I love it. Actually, it's very real. The whole like creating a business with Tatreez, teaching Tatreez, podcasting with Tatreez, it does impact the amount of Tatreez that you do for yourself. And that's actually why I'm kind of using my YouTube channel as a forcing mechanism for me to do my own Tatreez too. Like these are things that I want to do anyways, but I can no
Hmm.
longer just think about them.
Hmm.
Because I tell my
Hmm.
video editor and she'll ask me, okay, how's the video going? How's like the content coming along for it? And I'm like, oh, I haven't stitched this week. I need to stitch some more so that so she has what she needs to make the YouTube video. So that's been my a little bit of my forcing mechanism, just a tad. Um, and I think I also like I want to do more experiences in 2026 that will also kind of force me
Mm.
to do more tatreez. So
Mm.
for example, Ramadan, I'm gonna do
Mm.
Ramadan Sitchalong round two. I'm very excited actually. I was talking to my friend about it, who she won't listen to this, but if she is listening to this, hi Rowan. But she is always telling me how much she wants to learn Tatreez, and I'm always giving her supplies and designs and all the things, and she has yet to pick it up. She did haram. She did do one piece, and she made a mistake and but she didn't notice it. And so she sent me a photo. She's like, Lina, look at all this progress that I made. And I'm like, ooh, there's a pretty pretty obvious mistake. But I'm not
Dead.
gonna tell her. So I was like,
I would
oh, it
have
looks
told her.
no, I was like, it looks amazing. Good job. That's amazing. Whatever. And then like a few hours later, I guess she noticed and she called
Yeah.
and she called me and she's like, did you know that I had this big mistake? I was like, yeah, I just didn't want to turn you off from it. And she's like, how could you not tell me? She was so mad. But I'm trying to be supportive because, then
No,
she,
no, you can say it nicely. Like when
mm.
people mess up in my classes, I'm like, so, this is a common mistake, but it's okay. We can redo this, or you could just keep doing it this way, whatever you're comfortable with.
Well, she got turned off by it because she made that mistake. She didn't want to go undo it, but then she didn't also want to keep it. So she hasn't stitched since then. So I'm gonna go work on her a little bit, but
I might need to work on her. I feel like you're
okay, I'll send her your way and you can help her out. But she is my one of my like ideation girlies. Like I'll go to her when I have an idea and I'm struggling to like flush it out or something in
Mm-mm.
general, but even
Yeah.
also Tatreez designs. So I was telling her, I was like, I really want to do it on such a long. I did it last year and it was really fun, but there were like XYZ things that I wish I could have done differently. And so we came up with a design and
Hmm.
I haven't made it, but like
Oh,
theoretically we came up with a design.
yay.
So I'm very excited about it and I think it'll be really fun. And I think this year I got a ton of really great feedback last year. So last year was very like you either signed up or you didn't, and a lot of the kind of getting to know or community building component of it was all on Instagram.
Hmm.
And this year there will definitely be elements of that too, but I also want it to be more intentional. So I want
Mm.
people to also get to know each other who are doing the Ramadan Sitchalong. So there will also be some additional experiential components
Mm.
to the month, and I'm really really excited about it. And my video editor is really excited about it, so she has a whole plan for YouTube.
Cute.
So yeah, very very excited about that. But I have to say, like that's one thing that I'm looking forward to this year, and I haven't really thought past Ramadan, to be honest. Obviously the thobe stuff will come again, but like for
Yeah.
now, this is what I'm thinking about. But the other thing that I'm really excited about is I finally had an aha moment. I haven't talked to you about this actually.
Ooh.
I finally had an aha moment about my community. So I've had
Mm,
this virtual community called the Tatreez Grove for like a year and a half. And I've always known that there's something special there, but it's the container in which it's in is just not conducive to anyone's normal day to day. Like people have so much stuff going on, people have life, people want to meet in person. Like there's so much about Tatreez that also is very tactile and physical, and it's hard to really connect virtually. And the way that I was running it was very like Tatreez circle focused, which meant that it was always like mostly like a group setting. And
hmm
so I've just been like racking my brain. I'm like, I know there's something here because there is something very special about connecting with each other because not all of us live in the same place.
hmm
But how do we help people actually feel like they're part of an in-person Tatreez circle? So I like talked to a bunch of people in my membership who are like already in it, and they're always I'm so grateful to them because I'm constantly asking for feedback, and they're constantly coming back to me and giving me the time. And one of the things that really stood out to me, it came from a few people. It was really interesting. Like I didn't prompt it or anything, but several people said it to me on separate occasions. And they were like, yeah, we love the virtual space, but what's really nice about an in-person space is you're part of a bigger group, but then you can go and do like a one-on-one. You can have side conversations.
hmm
And you can't really do that on a big Zoom call. Like
hmm
that's not how it works. And so I was like, okay, how do I help figure that out? And I finally, well, anyways, we're going to pilot it in January. But my idea now is that the membership isn't necessarily like there will still be the virtual Tatreez circles every week and whatever. If you can pop in, great. If not, no worries. But the heart, I think, of the community is helping, and I'm also inspired by Tatreez Talk, by the way, is I'm going to be doing like almost like a matching program. So every month you can opt in to be matched, and you will be matched with one or two people in the community, and you organize a time that works for all of you, which is much easier to coordinate than me trying to coordinate everybody's time and schedule. And you have to go deep on in conversation. So there will be like prompts and like ideas on how to have a conversation and all that stuff. But like literally, it's 30 minutes a month. You get connected with one or two other people. And the whole purpose is that you get to know people like not just like on from their Instagram profile. It's not just, like what they're posting that day or even what they're working on. It's actually like, okay, what are they up to? Where do they live? How do they stitch? What's their Tatreez journey? And I was reflecting about it this week because I was writing a bunch of emails and I was like, oh my God, this is literally Tatreez Talk. This is why I love Tatreez Talk so much, is because we get to go deep with someone. Like even we haven't released the episode yet, but we had an episode with someone who I've known in the past. And having that conversation with her, I'm like, I had no idea that this was part of your Tatreez journey or this is part of your practice. And I wouldn't have known otherwise if we didn't have this conversation for Tatreez Talk. And so I'm realizing now, like, I'm actually doing basically what we're doing for Tatreez Talk, but it's not a podcast. It's actually for people to get to know each other and actually build community and connections that are not surface level. So I'm like I'm actually very excited about this. We'll see if it flops. Hopefully it
Stop.
doesn't.
Don't
But
say that.
January is the month of piloting. So if you listen to this episode before January 15th and you want to be part of like co-creating this entire experience, join us inside. I'll put the link in the show notes. Um, and then after that, we'll see what happens. And I'm curious to see where it leads because I think like this was the missing element in the past year and a half. And I'm very excited to see if this kind of helps solve for that, you know, person to person connection.
Love, love, love,
Yeah.
love. Okay. Amazing. Can't wait to see how that comes to life. I'm sure we'll have lots of talks about it.
Yes.
Um, okay. I know you can continue to like talk forever. So maybe what is your 2026 Tatreez resolution?
Ooh. Wow. I wonder if this is how people feel when we like tell them we're going to ask you this question and then they'd have to actually think about it live.
hmm
Do you have one? Do you want to start?
Okay, so I already said I'm gonna do more stitching for myself,
Okay.
but yeah, okay, I'm gonna definitely do more stitching for myself. I want to get out of my Tatreez comfort zone a little bit.
Ooh.
Um, I don't know fully what that looks like yet, but you know, That's something I want to
Are you
try.
gonna leave mistakes in?
Absolutely not.
So that is your comfort zone is undoing.
No,
And you
I
make a
have no,
mistake.
no, 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 no.
Don't push it, huh?
I didn't say I was gonna be sloppy. Um,
Hey,
because
that's not being sloppy, okay? That is appreciating art.
anyways,
That'll be another episode.
oh, okay, wait, okay. This is one of my resolutions. In 2026, I need to stop pretending like I remember people. Because
What?
no, okay, so I am so bad at remembering people. You know this about me, Lena. And so like I teach classes, like I teach a monthly class in San Francisco. In addition to doing like we have two Tatreez circles every month, like there's a lot of Tatreez stuff that's going on. And I'm just notorious for not remembering people. Like I don't remember people's names. Like sometimes like I might remember your face, but I'm like, ooh, where do I know that person from?
Hmm.
Sometimes I might not remember your face or your name, and it's not personal. I swear to you, it's not personal. You are amazing. I am just a hot mess. And it's funny because my one of my really good friends, he has the same problem, and we always joke because we feel so embarrassed to like be like, oh, I don't remember your name. I don't know who you
It's
are.
hard. It's
So
hard.
like
Yeah.
when some like we will literally be like, "Oh my God, hey, how are you?" Blah, blah, blah. Like just have a whole conversation, and the person will walk away. And we'll look at each other, no idea who that person was.
Oh,
So if you see me out and about, and you have
call you out, ask you, may test you, make sure
no,
you know.
no, 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 don't. That's not the way to approach me. That is definitely not the way to approach me. Uh, just remind me like, hey girl, I took your class. Remember so and so? I'm like, yes, thank you so much for giving, you got to do that. Don't
Yeah,
listen to
yeah,
Lena's advice. That is horrible advice. Remember, I'm the crazy one. Do not listen to Lena's advice.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
ask for feedback.
Oh, that's so funny. You don't ask for feedback ever, even from your
No,
Tatreez
I'm joking.
classes?
I'm joking. I'm joking,
Oh,
obviously.
because that would be so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Mine, I think, comes from a little bit like confidence stuff. I need to like work on that too. But feedback is good too. Little balance, gotta balance it out.
Whatever.
Okay, okay. So you want to remember people more? Is that was what you said?
I want to I want
Or
to
you want to be
stop I
honest?
want to stop pretending like
Stop
I know I
pretending.
want to figure out a polite way to be like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I don't remember your name."
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't where did we meet each other? I just get so like in the moment I get so embarrassed and like I also I don't want people to feel like I don't remember you because of you. I'm a hot
Yeah.
mess. Okay,
Yeah.
actually, I went to a party really recently, a friend's birthday party, and there was this girl there. She's so sweet. And I've met her before socially because I'm out in these streets. But I've like met her before socially, and and I forgot her name. And so she reintroduced herself to me. And then when we were leaving, we were saying bye to everyone. And she's like, "Do you remember my name?" And she like kind of tested me, but like in a really cute, like she was not like, she was
Yeah.
like really sweet. And I was like, "Girl." And she started laughing and she told me her name. And I was like, "I will never forget you now." And I will never forget her. We follow each other. I follow her on Instagram now. Like we follow each other on Instagram now. So yeah. So yeah, I just
Good.
need a little reminder.
Strong relationships that come out of this when you know each
Yeah.
other's names.
Okay, this conversation has gone off the rails.
Oh my goodness. Well, wrap us up. I honestly don't have a crazy resolution. I can't think of anything that's like top of mind.
Okay, my resolution for you
Oh, you're gonna make one
is
for me. Okay.
yes, my resolution for you is to stop overthinking, stop MBAing
Girl.
everything, and just do it.
Ah, that is a very good one. That is a
I
very good
know, I
one. And I'm
know.
already overthinking how to overthink it. I
Wale.
know, I know. Okay, we will let that sink in.
La
Let
ilaha
that
illallah.
the other day, sorry, and one more like thing. The
This is
other
the
day.
problem. We don't shut up. This is why we don't do solo episodes as
Yeah,
much.
the other day I was sharing my screen.
Uh-huh.
I forget who I was talking. I don't know like what the thing was, but I was sharing my screen and I have like a master doc of all my to-dos and it's like, every day of the week and on Sundays I like sit down and I remove all the things from last week that I checked off and I add all the things that are this week. And it reminded me of you because I'm so tied. Like I know I'm type A, I know that, but it's the only way I function. It's just I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're gonna keep the check boxes, but I'll try not to overthink. I'll try not to,
Yes.
because I do like nesting, like I have like a checkbox
Hmm.
and a checkbox and a checkbox.
Yeah, I
Maybe
know.
maybe I should stop that part.
Yeah. Yeah. You just scale it back. Scale it back.
Uh,
It's not scaling back doing things, it's scaling back the planning and thinking about
I
doing things.
love planning.
I
It's
do too.
so
I do too.
satisfying.
I do too. But yani we remember we okay. You got to be like a type C person. You're too type A. We got to get you type C. That's like a
Mm,
new type. I'm a type C. Like I can
mm.
be type A for things that I need to be, but like I can also be type B when I need to be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll discuss this offline
Okay.
because
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys.
okay. Wrap us up, Amanne. You're good at the wrapping up.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of Tatreez Talk. Please leave a 5-star review.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, and also we are in the midst of scheduling and recording episodes for season 6. So if there are any guests you want us to feature, if you want to be featured, now is the time to let us know. And if you want any topics, specific areas
Yes.
of conversation, we are here
Let
for
us
that.
know.
Yeah.
And you could follow me at Min Amani, and you could follow Lina at Lina's thobe, and you could follow Tatreez at you could follow Tatreez Talk. I was so confident, Lina. You made me laugh. You could follow Tatreez Talk at Tatreez Talk. We'll talk to you soon.